What's up, collectors and Transformers enthusiasts? Today I'm going to finally be taking a look at Transformers Kingdom Voyager Class Optimus Primal. Taking a really quick look at the packaging, we can see a nice Transformers red logo on the side, Kingdom on the bottom, as well as a nice display of the figure itself. Really liking this packaging. As you can see, it's really different to the Siege and earthrise versions. So you can see the entire thing is basically an artwork. Really love it indeed. You know, you can see the beast mode as well as the robot mode on this side, and you can see the art crash down on that volcanic. And it almost looks three-dimensional. As you can see, the lava reflects on the skin, you know, on the hair of both the beast mode as well as the robot mode. Really nice indeed. I'm in love. I really don't mind, you know, the change of the packagings, but as you can see on the back, pretty much the same thing, you know, robot mode, this time beast mode, as well as the 22 steps. And on the side we got this gorgeous image of a whole majority of characters. You can see Megatron, Galvatron, a bunch of maximals and predacons, as well as Decepticons and Autobots. You can see Optimus and Bumblebee there, and you know, Optimus Primal. You can even see Dinobot. This is the most anticipated one of them all for me, in my opinion, as well as the golden disc. On the middle you can see Galvatron there. Really nice indeed. I'm in love with this image. But on the top you can see, you know, the Maximal logo as well as the Transformers vs Cybertron, and this is pretty much it for the packaging. So with all that said, without further ado, let's finally take a look at this guy. If you're curious like me and you want to see how they, you know, they come package, you can see this how they come package the robot mode on the middle, as well as the weapons on the side and the collector card and this thingamajig. But this is pretty much it for how they come packaged. And here we have Transformers Kingdom Voyager Class Optimus Primal in hand and out of the packaging. And as you can see, looking super accurate to the Beast Wars representation. Giving you a 360 degrees so you can appreciate the detail that this guy has. You can see super accurate indeed. I'm super blown away by the accuracy that this guy has, stretching him out so you guys can appreciate more of the chest and, you know, the legs and arms. You know, for the paint drips, it kind of 50-50 on it. You know, the whites had a little red paint drips. I don't know if the camera can get that. Let's see if it can. You can barely see it. It's right there. It's super small though. Really, honestly, I don't really care much, but hopefully on your particular copy, you know, this will not be the case and you will not have any paint drops whatsoever, you know, and you know, 100% not gonna be on the head, hopefully, because you know, paint drips on the head skull, it's super disappointed. But starting on with the weapons, you can see they are silver and blue. As you can see, really nice indeed. Let me try to zoom in on the weapons. There you go. So you can see the sculpted in detail that they had, super accurate to the Beast Wars representation as well. As you can see the handle and going up, you know, the silver and stuff. You can see really nice and, you know, fully painted. You know, giving you a 360 degrees so you guys can appreciate. Really nice indeed. You know, both of them are like that. Let me take it out so you can see both of them are painted, you know, the same way. No paint drips on the swords. For the card that brought Optimus Primal, as you can see, I got Blackarachnia. Now I can confirm that every single one is going to be completely different. It doesn't matter if you buy the same figure. It's completely random. You can get Blackarachnia, you can get Dinobot. It really won't matter, because I saw a couple of reviews and they were getting completely different ones of the one that I got. So I kind of love it, but I hate it at the same time. I was really looking forward to Dinobot, but eventually I'm gonna get it. As you can see, it's reflected just like every single one of them. And on the back, I really don't want to do it, but just for the sake of the review, if you peel this off, you're gonna see a whole variety of Predacons, as well as, you know, her Blackarachnia on the middle, with a really awesome pose. You can see really nice indeed. On the background, not much, just you know, the golden disc as well as Transformers Kingdom Voyager Cybertron. But this is pretty much it for the whole thing. So let me kind of, you know, put the sticker right on the same place, because I really will not remove this one. I really like it is. But this is pretty much it for the card. And now for the main event, Optimus Primal himself. So you can see, giving you a closer look so you guys can appreciate more of the sculpted in detail that he has on the head sculpt. As you can see, you know, we got some white, we got some silver with the red eyes, looking real nice indeed. They go so well hand in hand together. As you can see, no paint drips on the head sculpt. Really nice, giving you a 360 degrees off the head sculpt. So so you guys can see that he has no pin drips, and hopefully this is going to be the same way for you guys. Looking down on the chest as well, no pin drips whatsoever, and you can see some nice sculpted in detail, some robotics, and you know, some parts and pieces of the beast mode. So you can see, you know, the chest and everything. And going down, you know, to the sides and, you know, seeing the arms, you can see he has some nice red and white, no paint drips on the arm as well. And hopefully again it's gonna be the same way for you guys. And he has a hiding thingamajig weapon here that I saw on some pictures. The way you pull it off, you kind of, you know, have to pull out, just pushing that mini thingamajig there, so you guys can remove and reveal the weapon. As you can see, really nice indeed, super accurate. And again, to the Beast Wars representations, you can see you can use that weapon to shoot some Predacons and Decepticons. Really nice indeed. The hands, you know, really nice, no paint drips again on the hands, and you know, you can see some hairs and stuff of the beast mode. Same thing on the other side, no paint drips on the arms. And moving down, you know, to the legs and these pieces right here, so you can see some nice robotics, and you can see some silver and some blue. Really nice indeed. And going down to the legs, you can see some nice white, and this is the part that on my particular copy it has a couple of paint drips, and I don't know if the camera can cut that. It didn't, you know, get that before. I really don't think that you're gonna see that. It's super small. It's like a pony thingamajig there. It's like we got one here and a couple, you know, we got like 3 or 4 on this one right here. Again, hopefully it's not gonna be, you know, the same for you. You're not gonna have no paint drips whatsoever, you know, cross fingers for that. But as you can see, some nice red that he has on the, you know, whole body. As you can see, some pieces of the beast mode. But as you can see, I really like how the ankle is, you know, portrayed with the feet. As you can see, he kind of like has like a pump thingamajig, you know, some you can pull it up and down and you can actually see it. It's like a spring, you know, the spring that the cars have. Really nice. Honestly, I'm intrigued with this. I love it. So you can see, you know, it moves if you move the feet. You know, if you can move it side to side or up and down, it moves as well. And well, again, no paint drips whatsoever on the blue and red, and same thing on the other side. Moving on to the back, so you can see he also looks really good indeed on the back, and he kind of has a backpack, but on this particular case I really don't mind it because it's really compressed and you can barely notice it. And you know, he's a monkey, he's supposed to be, you know, buffy and stuff, so I really don't mind this. And the way it's portrayed, you can barely see it. So as you can see on the back, looking real nice, just a whole majority of hairs, and you know, you can see it black and stuff, but no, not much going on here in terms of robotics and things. You know, you can see some things that they're not indeed robotics, like some screws and stuff. You know, not much going on the back. But on the front, you guys saw that he looks just insane. Honestly, I'm completely impressed and surprised. For the articulation, this guy is packing. As you can see, he can move side to side, up and down. Technically you can do it 360 degrees. The weapons here move up and down. They don't move, you know, to the sides, just up and down motion. And you can do it 360 degrees here. The hands can extend about that far, and you know, if you want to extend it to the top, as you can see, it extends about that far, into the back it extends about that far. And it has a swivel. Let me remove this. It has a swivel here and a hinge here, and basically that's a whole double hinge, so you guys can get really nice, you know, majority of pose with that hinge there. And it has a swivel on the hands to do the transformation, and you can move, you know, the fingers up and down. And it has a waist swivel, so really nice indeed. And the legs can extend that far and that far, and you know, he can mechanically do the, you know, the splits, not 100%, but you know, it's like about a 90%. It has a double hinge here, so again another double hinge, so super perfect. I honestly love, like, you know, when Transformer had double hinge. He has a swivel here to do the transformation, you know, on the down portion of the leg. And the ankle, you know, like you saw, you know, you can go up and down and side to side, and I just love the mechanic here. It looks so robotic and so nice. I'm in love with that. But that's pretty much it for the articulation. And as you can see, he has so much articulation that the only thing that I would like is so this head can, you know, go a little bit further to the top, you know, so you guys can do poses with him, you know, kind of like on the floor looking, you know, to the top. But you know, that's me being picky. But you can see 100% on articulation, super nice. And for a comparison, here is Optimus Prime, the Netflix version, so you guys can see how they look. This is supposed to be, I think Optimus is supposed to be bigger. I really don't remember, but as you can see, this is how they look. Both of them are Voyagers, so this is a smaller Voyager. And for the original Optimus Prime, the leader version that brings the trailer, so you can see this is how they look. Real nice indeed. And for Kingdom, I really don't have much, but I have Optimus Prime, the Kingdom, the core class. So you can see this is how they look, next to each other. And we have Vertebrate here for another Kingdom figure, Predacon. This is how they look next to each other. Pretty unfortunate, that I don't have any other to compare him, but when I make other videos on other figures, other Predacons and Maximus, I'm for sure gonna compare Optimus Primal with every single one of them for you guys. But unfortunately, at this moment, I really don't have. I have a couple on the way, but I just couldn't wait. I really wanted to review this guy. But this is pretty much it for the comparison and scale. For the transformation, it's pretty, easy, pretty straightforward to me. Really, it's not complicated at all. What you want to do is to come here and, collapse these two pieces like that, and come here and rotate the hands forward like that, and that's pretty much it for the whole transformation on the arms. Next, what you want to do is to come here and rotate this section, put it down, and that's going to allow you to come here and kind of unpack this section right here. And if you hear that, don't be scared. That's just, the pegs coming out. Come here and you want to hide the weapons like this, and you want to pull this section right, and you're basically going to change heads. You want to rotate them, come here and rotate this one to the very front like that. And when you have it like that, you want to collapse, and this is pretty much it for this section. Come here and rotate this to reveal the monkey chest, and come here and collapse the section. With that, that's pretty much it for the upper part of the body. Now you want to come here and rotate this 180 degrees like that, and then you want to kind of pull the feet, kind of like a chicken leg, like of sorts, just like that, right? And come here and pull out the feet. That's gonna have it like that. And now it comes this section is up to personal preference. Normally I really don't like to play much with this, so I just leave it like that. When it feels like it's flesh, I kind of leave it like that. But this is up to personal preference. There's no way to peg this section, so you kind of have to play it, play with it, if you want it like that, or if you want it like that. I'm hoping you want it like that, not like that. So whenever you have it kind of flush, both sides, because if you put one in, the other one comes out. So whenever you end up deciding to have or this one, come here, and that's pretty much it for the whole transformation. Pull the head up just so you can have that monkey effect, and kind of pose him and stuff. But this is pretty much it for Optimus Primal's transformation. As you can see, that same accuracy that he had on robot mode to the Beast Wars representation translates to the Beast mode itself. As you can see, giving you a 360 degrees so you guys can appreciate more of the detail that this figure has. You can see really nice indeed. Really liking the sculpted in hair. It really looks almost three-dimensional. I love it. But as you can see, this section right here, I don't know, I'm having a hard time liking this section, because again, this piece does not peg anywhere. You just kind of put it there, and you kind of see my finger, there's kind of like a gappy thingamajig there, and I don't know, man. It's a minor thing, don't get me wrong. It really looks good as it is, but I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time liking this section right here, in particular this section. I really don't mind the chicken legs, but this, I don't know. But in the front, I got no problems whatsoever. So you can see, giving you a closer look of him, so you guys can see how he looks. You can see the sculpted in detail that he has on the face skull looks so good. He looks so menacing and so mad right now, with the brown eyes, and you can see the gray and the black looks so good hand in hand together. I'm super impressed. So you can see going to the chest, that sculpted in detail looks so accurate to an actual one on real life. It's kind of mind-blowing. So you can see the arms are pretty much the same, minus this thing that covers some robotics and stuff, but pretty much the whole thing is the same. So you can see those are the robotics that this part covers. But going down, not much, just more hair, like you should expect of a monkey. but as you can see, super nice. For the weapons, I actually didn't do it on the suspension, but you can kind of, you can kind of put them on the actual figure like this, and the other one you can kind of put it here. It's up to personal preference. You can put it like this, or you can come here and put it like this. I kind of feel like this one looks better, with the body and stuff. It kind of like, mimics, the body and stuff. But I honestly, again, it's up to personal preference, but I really like that you can actually peg the weapons. Actually, it looks good. I really don't mind this. Honestly, it looks fantastic. And honestly, normally I just throw the weapons away, but on this case, I may display it with the, the actual weapons. But as you can see, looking super nice. And honestly, this is not a vehicle mode, so I technically can do articulation. So you can do a 360 degrees here. The arms can extend about that far due to this piece right here, and it can extend back, but I don't know why you're gonna do that. You can technically do this and come here and extend it like that, but you're gonna be unpegging this section right here, so that's there. And you can move side to side, really nice up and down motions. You can see down like that and up like that. Really nice indeed. I really love that. I really would appreciate it if the other head had the same range of motion, because this looks super good. But that's pretty much it for this section. No waist swivel due to this piece right here, and you can technically move this up and down, and it has a double hinge, so be careful what hinge are you moving. But it can technically move, but again, when you move this section, this whole thing is gonna just come apart. So not much going down there. Or honestly, you can technically come here and pull him up like that. Let me come here and pull the camera kind of to the top and kind of like far, so you guys can see how it looks. I don't know how that looks really. I honestly am not a fan, but you can technically do that if you're if you want to do that. But I really don't like that at all whatsoever. So let me come here and put this section. And again, if you move this, you're gonna have some problems, because now you gotta do this again, and it's just I just leave it there. Honestly, now I just normally I would try to mimic this and try to hide as much as possible, but it's just a pain because you move one and the other one comes out, and it's a pain. If you put the fingers here and you stop the swivel there, it becomes more less of a pain. But I just still don't like it, honestly. But as you can see, looking real nice. And honestly, I'm not gonna compare it with other vehicles because this is not a vehicle mode. So let me come here and bring Prime, so you guys can see how he looks. So you can see super big. As you can see, let me pull the camera far, so you guys can see how he looks. That's how he looks. And honestly, he looks the same with the other Prime, so I'm not gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna come here and pull the Mini Prime here, the core class, so you guys can see how he looks. This one, in my opinion, is a little good scale, because I think a monkey should be bigger than I don't know, man, but this is how they look. And if I transform it, I'll be right back. And this is how he looks with Mini Optimus Prime, fully transformed, on his vehicle mode. As you can see, super tiny, super cute, honestly, it's hilarious. But this is how he looks with vertebrae. As you can see, really nice indeed. Really liking the scale of both of them. They really look good, next to each other. As you can see, they're kind of enemies, But the other one is not here. He was supposed to be here by now, but Amazon is being a complete pain in the ass lately. If you pre-order something, you will not get it in time if you're in Puerto Rico. That's guaranteed. But this is pretty much it for the comparison. For the transformation back to robot mode, again, it's just the same thing. You're just gonna undo whatever you just did to transform into beast mode, and it's super simple. What you want to do is to stretch the legs. First one, not come here, pull that out, and rotate the feet. You want to come here and pull out the other section, the robot feet. It has a monkey feet and robot feet, so you want to pull those out like so. And that's pretty much it for this piece right here. Now what you want to do is to let me kind of hurry and pull the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So now what you want to do is you want to come here and remove this section, right, to come here and rotate the heads. This is kind of stiff, so be really careful. I'm honestly don't feel comfortable transforming him just because of these pieces right here. I don't know where it pegs. but when you're pulling it out, it really sounds like you're gonna break something. First of all, not come here and pull the weapons like this is, you know, moving, because it's super simple to, you know, go there and pull the weapons when this is fully articulated, because if this is like that, you're gonna have to, you know, dig in, and it's gonna be a pain. So make your life easier. Come here and rotate this section right now and pull it, you know, down like so, and that's gonna allow you to fully rotate and put it in like so, and come here and reveal the robot piece here, you know, the robot chest, and come here and, you know, peg it in like so. That's pretty much it for, you know, this compartment. Come here and rotate it and put it there. That's pretty much it for that. And now what you want to do is to come here and pull these sections and reveal, you know, those robot pieces there, and you want to come here and rotate the, you know, the hands, and that's pretty much it for the whole transformation. There you have it. This is Optimus Primal fully transformed back into his robot mode. And again, for the robot mode, you can do that same thing that you did, you know, with the beast mode. I forgot to do this when, you know, I had him fully transform on the beginning of the video, but you can, you know, peg the weapons in like so, and it actually looks good. It looks actually better on robot mode than it does on beast mode, because, you know, technically you want to use them on robot mode, because on beast mode you got your hands and your teeth. And with that being said, this is pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps my videos get out there in the wild. So if you get anything, any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. But this is pretty much it for Transformers Kingdom Voyager Class Optimus Primal.